guys, so nice to see you. It's been a whole week. I know, chalk that up, right? It's like, check. I'm actually on sked this week. Anyways, I hope you've all been having a really great weekend slash month of February. If you're from Canada, out west where I live, February was two thumbs down. It was like we had no snow, we had no cold. It was just like we're sailing through winter. February comes and it's like, OMG. It was like dumps of snow, freezing cold temperatures. And when I say freezing cold, it's like cold in Canada. It was like minus 30, freeze your butt off, and it was like horrible. And then it was like March month. If you've seen my thumbnail, you have some idea what we're talking about. But we're doing my version of Empties for February, which I call my tops and my flops. And obviously, if the product is good, doesn't mean it's like top of the list, like holy grail. It just means that I'll probably repurchase it. And if it is like a no-go item, it's definitely going to be a fail. So I've broken it up for you, and I'm going to leave a couple of little hair care products at the end. There's a couple of like products also that I just used up, if that's okay. Like I didn't actually buy them in February, so I'm just going to talk about those because they are in my empties. Okay, let's just get right into it. So the first one I want to talk about is foundation. Now I traditionally have starting to get dry skin because, you know, I'm 50 plus, but I still have oil in the T-zone. So, you know, I call it my combination skin. I guess wouldn't be as oily as it was when I was like younger, but that's my skin sort of. So very fair, combination skin with dry patches, still oily, definitely forehead and nose, not so much kind of on the chin anymore, sometimes. But anyways, this is my go-to foundation for just every day, like go to work. And I'd still have to say like that the 2019 goal, and I'm working on it, if I could just get rid of some of my wrinkles, but it is to kind of go more towards that Korean glass skin perfection. So naturally, you know, not with like surgeries or Botox or fillers or whatever. It's to try get to that kind of beautiful, natural kind of Korean or K-beauty glass skin look. So this kind of helps in that it is like a very dewy, but I wouldn't say overly dewy. It's like OMG. It's like you don't want to do too dewy. You know, just like I love me a good highlighter, but you don't want to go all kinds of crazy with the highlighter when you got like wrinkles everywhere. You just don't want to accentuate what you don't want to accentuate. Does that make sense? This is obviously the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Pro Glow. It just comes in this little squeezy tube. This is what they call a medium coverage. I've had really great luck with this. I'm wearing it for this video, so I think it really is nice. It just lays down really nice. It's very blendable. It's very comfortable feeling. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey or crusty, or it doesn't crack or settle into fine lines. So I guess check, check, check. It meets all of my criteria. But anyways, this is number 202, whatever color that is, the Total Tops. I will be repurchasing it. P.S. I already repurchased it. Okay, the one that is a total fail, and I wish I could send it to one of you because this is like, oh, for drugstore, it's like the holy grail sort of, you know, foundations. I just, sorry, cannot take it. I can't take it. What are we talking about? It's Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is in Nude Ivory. Foundation wise, it's perfectly fine. This is like almost a full bottle, and I don't know, it has just a really annoying paddle applicator. I don't really know who comes up with that idea, but who'd be swiping that on your face when you just put it back in the bottle? So hopefully you're just putting it on the back of a clean hand, which I suspect most people are, but you know, terribly unhygienic. I don't, you know, I prefer a pump or a tube because it ain't going back in. But this foundation is beautiful. Maybe I'll see if my mom wants it. But anyways, it's a total fail for me, and I'll just tell you why. Not because of the foundation. The foundation is perfectly fine, functions perfectly well. It's the smell. I just can't get over the smell. It really does smell like paint thinner. I don't even really want to know what's in there if it smells like paint thinner. But for me, it's a total fail for the smell. Not really a fragrance. It's like some kind of chemical. It smells like paint thinner. Need I say any more? Do you want to put some paint thinner on your face? You know, I'm sure there's enough products here that would suffice chemically wise. I just can't get around the smell. I thought it would dissipate. And you know when I say paint thinner, it smells like paint thinner slash putty slash, I don't know, something that is really, really sickening to me. And I have been like, oh, you'll get over it, you know, because I've had fragrance scented stuff and I'm just like, I'm not into it. And then I try it and I'm like, you'll get past it. Okay, just go check it out in the stores. I know there'll be a lot of hate down below. They're like, that's the bomb.com, blah, blah, blah. It's not the bomb.com for me. It's a perfectly fine foundation. It's a fail because of the smell. I cannot get past it. Great price point, Wet n Wild, you know, what can I say? But for that reason, it's a fail. So, if you've seen my crazy video, then you know this Hourglass Caution Mascara. I jumped on the bandwagon. I'm not going to lie. I was like watching everybody else on YouTube and I'm like, gotta get me some Hourglass Caution. It's extreme mascara. Okay, it totally wasn't extreme mascara, but what it was good for was kind of giving you a little bit more base and volume at the lashes. Was it so great in volumizing or lengthening the lashes? I don't know about that. I've had better mascaras, I'll be honest, but I did really like it, and I have said a million times, and I'm just going to admit it if you haven't heard it here before. I am a total sucker for packaging, like a total sucker. Just whoosh, put out the old bait, because I'm biting. Anyways, the idea even that this beautiful package has to be tossed now because I've used the Caution mascara is kind of sad, because it's just like, I don't know, it's a thing of beauty. I don't know. You know, me, I'm kind of into geometric shapes, but whatever. Beautiful mascara. I just found like it functioned every time I put it on. I thought my lashes looked really good. Unfortunately, it's at the end of its 3-month life. Yes, indeed, I am good about that because I just recently had an eye infection from something, whether it was a dirty brush, and it's only me here. It's only me here, unless my husband is trying on my makeup when I'm not here, which probably is not the case. So it probably was a mascara that has just gone past its prime. So please protect your eyes and throw out your mascara. Okay, so that was a total tops. Okay, this, I know you'll be like, so original, fab, but this is the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Yeah, just hear the fan base now. Yeah. The only reason that this particular one was a fail for me was because as soon as it was launched, I couldn't believe my luck. I mean, I'm in Canada, and I ran to Shoppers Drug Mart, and lo and behold, as it was just being released on YouTube, boom, it was there in my drugstore. I was like, whoosh, oh, what great luck. Brought it home and realized that this particular tube is the waterproof version. Bomb. For me, that is just like right away, it's a no-go, okay? I am not jumping into the Olympic pool and doing laps with my full makeup on, and if you are, maybe you should be taking your makeup off. But waterproof mascara for me, that is just a no-go item. I just don't do it. It's way too harsh for my eyelashes and my eyes. I don't like the whole pretense of it. It takes too much tugging and pulling to get a waterproof mascara off. But would I purchase this in the regular? And the answer to that question is yes, I definitely would. I am a total sucker, again, not just packaging was okay, was nice, but it's this brush. I love these actual real bristle brushes as opposed to the plastic ones because they don't have as much give to them. They give a little bit more structure, and this kind of is like a really, you know, unique kind of fuzzy fat brush, which gives nice volume, and you can really get in there and just go to town on your lashes. But anyways, loved it. Just not the waterproof. So this particular Lash Paradise, the formula, the idea is a tops, but the waterproof for me on any mascara is a total fail. And this is the Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. What color is it? I don't know. It would be the lightest color. This is a very, very intense, very thick concealer. It's just not for everybody. It has a really nice, I just want to show you because, you know, it's that Amazonian clay based makeup by Tarte, and it has the maracuja oil. If you need really full coverage, it's definitely going to give you full coverage. I just had a big freckle there and I just covered it up. But it's very, very thick. It's very tacky. It has kind of an odd smell. It just leaves a crazy sheen on your skin, just like, you know, theater makeup. So when you put it on, if you're looking for full coverage, it'll definitely give you that, but you're going to have to allow time to set. Just kind of like keep tapping it in and then let it set up and then hit it with a little bit of translucent powder, and then it should be good for you. But for me, this will be a fail because I won't be repurchasing it. I kind of jumped onto the whole bandwagon when it was a big deal with the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, but just for my age and my skin type, I'm not going for that heavy makeup look. So for me, it is a total fail. Goodbye, Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I will not be repurchasing you. This is kind of cool. It's the L'Oreal, and I think they call it the Super Blendable multi-dimensional or multitask concealer. That's what it looks like. So I thought it was cool. You know, it's one of those, the pens, you twist it up. There's nothing left in this. And I liked it because I thought, oh, look at this very small little sponge here. Great for just getting right into the actual tear trough right here. Or if you were doing a little spot concealing, you know, if you had a little blemish or something on your skin. But it's just okay. But was it a tops or a flops? This was going to be a flops for me. Okay, this one, another drugstore tried and true, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. What can I say? Just price point. It is a great little concealer with the doe foot applicator. I know it looks like there's stuff in there, but there's really nothing. It's just on the side of it. Yeah, if you're looking for an everyday, just kind of like medium buildable concealer, then the Fit Me by Maybelline is just a really great. So it's definitely a tops one. I think I got it in a Sephora kit, you know, where you get the lipsticks, but this was the Ciate Liquid of Velvet, but look at the color. It is like a very bold red. Like, and when I say bold red, like I mean blood red. It has an interesting kind of like applicator, which actually was quite effective, but girl, on me, this color red looks like apocalyptic zombie look. So it's too bad because it was just a really nice, very pigmented, you know, liquid lipstick by Ciate that I got in a kit, but I wouldn't be rushing out to like buy these online or get them at Sephora. But was it a top or a flop? Definitely was a flop for me. The other one here is my go-to everyday holy grail. Love it. It is the Benefit, the Porefessional, basically pore minimizing primer. I just love it. I have repurchased it a gazillion times. I will continue to repurchase it a zillion times more. I love it, and for someone who doesn't actually like fragrance, it has a fragrance, but I'm totally into it now. Like, I really like the fragrance. I think it actually smells really fresh when I put it on. You know, it's not cheap, but hey, I'm even on to more expensive stuff now because I'm trialing out the actual Tatcha primer. So You go from $30 to $1 million. All right, definitely a tops for me. Okay, let's talk about this now. My American friends can be just like, whatever, because you don't get this line, I don't even believe, anywhere unless you go online. But this is by Annabelle. It is a Canadian line. And I just want to bring this particular pencil into the whole realm because I actually love the Annabelle lip pencils. They are a really great price point in Canada. You can get them in Rexall, London Drug, Shoppers Drug Mart, all of those places. But this was the Kohl, Annabelle Kohl eyeliner. This was in the color of violet. I just want to show you because I thought it was a really nice color. Can you see that? So that is really nice. I don't know what makes a violet pencil Kohl, but anyways, I thought it was a really nice color. You know, if you were kind of going to do a smoked out kind of sexy eye look, and then you could put that in the waterline. But it was just a fail for me because I never actually went and grabbed it from my makeup bag. I never did. You can see there's still quite a bit to this pencil, and I was just going to keep it, but to be fair, like I have so many other pencils now, it's just not a color I go for. If I want to kind of have that violet look, I use eyeshadow and a smudger brush just underneath my actual lower lash. I don't really put that type of color on my waterline, so for me, it was a tops or flops. It was a total flop. And I can't for the life of me figure why it's actually called a Kohl eye pencil. So if anybody knows how a colored pencil could be a Kohl pencil, get back to me on that one. Because this one is, you can barely see it, it's so tiny, but this is the MAC Strobe cream, and there's 3 MAC Strobe creams, and I think this was like the light pink one. I don't think that, no, there's nothing left, so I can't show you, but this reminds me of any of those liquid highlighters, but just a little bit more subdued. So again, if you're in the pursuit for the K-Beauty glass skin look, this is a good way of achieving that. You can put that on just bare skin, and it just kind of gives this light refracting I guess, quality to your skin before you lay down all the other products. It doesn't create a lot of shine. I didn't ever find it to be greasy, but I didn't use very much. I would say that this is a total tops because I would go back to MAC and repurchase this for sure. So it was a really nice introduction to the MAC Strobe Cream. If you're not familiar with those, check them out. I believe they came in 3 different shades. And I believe this is the one with the pinky base to it. But it was really pretty. I would say a total tops. I would definitely repurchase that for sure. The other one that came as a trial was this tiny little, this is the Benefit Porefessional. So again, just kind of going, yeah, there's nothing in that tiny little container. The Pearl Primer, and so it's oil-free and it's very lightweight, and it just has a very slight pink hue or cast to it, but it's a primer. So yeah, it's really nice and definitely a top. And the other thing that I was kind of surprised by was this one, which is by IT Cosmetics, that I got in a little... I just like to throw everything away. So this a little surprising mascara sample that I got in an Ipsy bag was by IT Cosmetics, and it is the Superhero Mascara. So I've heard of a few gals on YouTube, or you know, like a few by probably, I don't know, 500,000. They were talking about this. Again, I just think that it is a lovely bristle brush, which... boom. And I found that it gave nice length to my lashes. So, you know, do we have any IT Cosmetics? Yes, at Sephora. Would I repurchase this? It's not a fail. I really thought that it was a really nice mascara. But again, I don't know. I just think, like, what is it supposed to do? Like, it's still just my lashes. They accentuated my lashes. It accentuated my lashes. It made them look nice and long and fluttery. So I guess it is definitely a tops. Okay, let's talk about this one that I went to the drugstore to get, because I really just wanted a nice, fine, black matte eyeliner. And I thought, you know what? I've been a little hard on e.l.f. in the past, so I'm just going to give them a go. And this, of course, is the e.l.f. black matte highlighter. Highlighter? You know, eyeliner. So there, take a look at that. Doesn't that, it almost looks like a calligraphy pen, which is what totally drew me in. I probably used it like 3 times and then it dried out. There's like barely anything left in there. And, you know, it's a bit much considering that I barely used it. So don't know if I got a dud. Don't know if it sat there in the drugstore for like 5 years. I don't really know. But that was a flops for me. Like, I know it's just e.l.f. and I didn't spend a lot of money, thankfully, because if I did, I would be going back. But I won't be repurchasing this. It's a total fail. All right, I got to talk about these 2 things that are in a category of their own because it's skincare slash kind of makeup related. So this one is skincare. This is like, oh, so beautiful. This, yes, I got it in a bag. It is the Juice Beauty, the organic solution to skincare. It's so beautiful. But this is Juice Beauty, so it is like, check, it is organic green product. And this is the Green Apple Age Defying Moisturizer. It comes with basically peptides and CoQ10 enzymes. It is so beautiful and so lightweight, and speaking from somebody who has very sensitive skin, it is absolutely a beautiful product. It is a total tops. I will be repurchasing this. I think I can't go to Sephora anymore because I don't think they carry juice anymore, do they? If they do, they didn't carry this particular product. So there's a couple of other options for me in Canada here, and I think I found somebody that actually can supply this for me. So if I find it, and I do a follow-up, I will let you know, but a total tops for me. Okay, this one here, the Ardell. These are the Ardell, this is the Ardell Natural Multipack falsies. And I think I only paid like, I want to say I got these in London Drugs, and I only paid, I think, $12 for all of these. And I don't know, you know, like you see some YouTubers and they've got the old, you know, peacock feathers for falsies. I think that's okay if you're 20 years old. It's kind of fun and you don't have hooded eyes. I have hooded eyes, so I kind of have to be careful when I wear falsies, but you can see I use them all. I would totally repurchase this. This is definitely a tops. The Ardell Multipack Bodifying Bamboo Fiber Full Tousle Spray by OGX. And to be fair, of course, as Kathy from Kathy's Beauty Care, chats always influences me. I was just like, oh girl, us blondes got to stick together and I got to get this. And again, it's not a product that fails by what it says it will do, because you spray it in like a texturizing spray and it really does give you that tousle look. It is the smell, whatever fragrance is in this OGX, and it's almost 2/3 full. So maybe I'll just stick it back underneath my bathroom cabinet, and then when I run out of my Orbe texturizing shampoo, I will use this up, and then I'll have to think about repurchasing this. But if you're really somebody that does not like strong fragrances, like I do not like strong fragrances, then you probably want to just avoid this one. That is a fail for me. The last hair care product I found at my hair salon, and it is a Kevin Murphy. Lost the lid. I love this, you guys. If you're like me and you have, you know, a lot of hair, but it's really, really fine, and you need some volume on top, you want to get this. It's Kevin Murphy's. It's called the Bodybuilder, and then you just, you know, can spray it directly onto your hand. I lift the roots when my hair is damp and just spray it basically at the crown and just work it in with either a wide tooth comb or your fingers. It is just like the perfect spray mousse. It does exactly what it says. It doesn't have an obnoxious fragrance, at least to me it doesn't, and it's the Kevin Murphy Bodybuilder Volumizing Mousse. It's a total tops. I'll be repurchasing this for sure. That's it. That's all I got, you guys. This is my February trash talking tops and flops. I hope you really liked it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, Fab, well then I would love for you to be part of my actual Fab squad here with my Canadian and my American friends, and of course my Irish friends. I love you all so very much. Thanks so much for just hanging in and putting up with my rather erratic sort of upload schedule. I'm hoping to get better, but I have that goal, I probably think, every single year. Let's face it, I'm a working woman. I can only do what I can do. But anyways, I hope you really enjoyed this video. And at the end of every video, I always say to you that I hope you all have an absolutely fabulous weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye now.